Good morning, everyone. Today we'll discuss the hierarchy and jurisdiction of superior court. Who can start by definition what we mean by superior court?
A superior court is a higher court that handles serious cases and appeals from lower courts.
Good answer. Now who can explain the hierarchy and jurisdiction of the superior court?
In Malaysia, a court hierarchy exists in the civil and criminal court system where there are different scopes of jurisdiction at each level. The term jurisdiction will come up often, but all it means is the authority of a court to hear and determine cases. Within the state and federal court systems, there are a number of different courts. Each court has a particular jurisdiction, which is the scope of a court's authority to decide matters. The term comes from Latin, juris, the law, and dictio, to say or declare. The jurisdiction given to a court will usually depend on the purpose for which the court was established, which is usually defined in legislation. Which court will have jurisdiction over a case may be based on geographical area, the type of parties who appear, the amount of money involved in the case, or the severity of the maximum penalty for an offense.
The federal courts is Malaysia's highest court, often referred to as the apex court. It is situated in the impressive Palace of Justice in Putrajaya. Established following Malaysia's independence it serves as the final authority for both civil and criminal cases. The court is led by the Chief Justice, along with other judges appointed by the King on the advice of the Prime Minister.
Jurisdiction Federal Court is final appellate jurisdiction, constitutional interpretation and advisory role.
Court of Appeal. It operates in Malaysia's judicial system, directly beneath the federal court. By handling appeals from high courts, it was created to expedite the appeals procedure and relieve part of the federal court's duty. Jurisdiction Court of Appeal is appellate authority and reviewing past decisions.
Malaysia's High Court is separated into two parts, the High Court of Malaya and the High Court of Sabah and Sarawak. The High Court of Malaya operates in peninsular Malaysia, while the High Court of Sabah and Sarawak serves the states of Sabah and Sarawak in East Malaysia. These two components ensure that the justice system is both effective and accessible to all residents. Each division of the High Court is comprised of a panel of judges, with judgments being made by a single judge. In complex matters, a panel of judges may be called to guarantee a fair and balanced discussion. The High Court is the primary first-instance court for big cases and plays an important role in the arguing process.
Some of the cases that tried in court is civil cases. The High Court hears the civil disputes of large claims, which are related to contract disputes, property disputes, and claims for damages. It also deals with family matter, such as divorce and child custody. For special cases, some special cases, such as applications for judicial review or specific legal orders, are also filed in the High Court.
In conclusion, the court hierarchy in Malaysia consists of several levels, each with its own jurisdiction. At the top is the federal court, which is the highest court and hears appeals from lower courts. Below it is the Court of Appeal, which below it is the Court of Appeal, handles appeals from the High Court. The High Court deals with more serious civil and criminal cases, as well as appeals from the Sessions and Magistrate Courts. The Sessions Court and Magistrate Court are lower courts that handle cases with smaller jurisdictions. Each level of the court system plays an important role in ensuring the judicial process is fair and efficient.
Great points, everyone. By explaining this, points show that you guys did a good job by explaining this point. We stop our lessons here, and we move to the next topic next class. Thank you, everyone.